those breaks just to take this ball. Now Astral, not able to make a touch. Midfield for Virtuoso, infield pass is good! And the defense didn't manage to challenge here. First goal for Endpoint.
Relating wave. Oh my goodness. So close to getting demoed off that ball, and
Shawset, 20 seconds left in his own half. Struggling just to even get this onto offense. Oxygen's got to find a goal here with 14 seconds remaining. That's actually going to be a nail in the coffin the other way. They couldn't break out of their half.
Metsanaris, I mean, getting this one again straight out sideways, and tries they might, can't cover it up.
Not going to be unless this somehow pinches into the goal. There was no chance, and now the game officially going to be going to Endpoint. What is the final score line? Ball lofted high. Virtuoso is going to try and get one more. Won't even touch the ball. Endpoint take game number 1, 2-0. But it wasn't for lack of Oxygen trying.
Doing wrong. The answer was actually not much. It all came down to how well Endpoint was layering their defense when Endpoint got pushed onto their own half. It was really that support that they had from the man behind him that never allowed Oxygen to find clean passes. But oh my goodness, 10 seconds in, and Endpoint are going to find another goal here.
Metsanaris, nice pass, and then just not the best challenge from Shawset. Virtuoso gets a free one. Plays this one across midfield. Farah chips up. Metsanaris with a response. He'll hold on to this. Hover behind the ball. Virtuoso comes up to pinch it. Oh my goodness, no way. 2-0 Endpoint.
Oh, Virtuoso is so smart. He knows Mets is coming, but Shawset thinks he's defending a pinch or just a delayed.
Virtuoso gets this one away. Metsanaris not going to make contact, but the damage already done. Clock going to expire, and that will be Endpoint taking a 2-game lead in the series. And they will take them 2-0 both games. But yeah, I think you bring up an excellent point here. The first challenge, they can be
Endpoint's hands, because Endpoint is just sitting back and seeing the results of whatever comes their way.
Harvesting the fruits of their labor. As here comes the first goal, finally, after 10 minutes and 16 seconds, we'll see Oxygen on the board.
Astral. Now that is a excellent read on where that clear is going. Popped it right back into the middle. Farah, required pinpoint precision. Someone from Endpoint was coming out to meet him. Just able to lift it around in a perfectly placed ball.
Ooh. Oh, they're gonna get two. Shawset gets this one. Kickoff goal of sorts. Takes a fortunate bounce out of the corner. And now Oxygen up by 2.
Shawset, great vision, looking for Astral. A very fortunate pinch, goes down instead of...
On the far side. Endpoint has managed to score 2 goals every game of this series.
Oh, is that their plan? They're just going to have Astral just go full bore ball chase? Oh my goodness.
He gets the third one.
Astral dives at that one in the corner. Doesn't even think about it. Metsa expecting a touch off the backboard, maybe a...
Relating wave, stops the ball in the midfield. Virtuoso's up for it. And after a wild first minute of 3 goals for Oxygen, make it 4! Shawset will put it in right at halftime.
Wow, hello Oxygen, welcome back to life. I mean, Relating wave's just in a tough spot there. He can't really make that first challenge because Astral has him beat, so he has... So 4-0, and I think you can call Game 3 a wash.
Yeah, down by 4 with halftime left to go. This one definitely looking over, and they might make it a 5. Now it's definitely over. Farah gonna come alive, and I mean, dude, the first minute, the game was pretty much over after the first minute.
Yeah, pretty much. You could have called it done at least. You don't feel like anything's gonna happen here. Just a mistouch on how they approached the game here in Game 3. I really did not think that this was a style of offense that they like to play or were really capable of. And Endpoint are going to get one back right here, but kudos to you guys for the big swap.
Yeah, no, well done from Oxygen to rally up when they needed to. Though, it is interestingly, statistic team relaxing the most, and then in Game 4, they'll light it back up, and Endpoint could take this one away. But, so I don't feel like this Oxygen we're seeing right now is going to be playing the Endpoint we're seeing right now in Game 4. It's going to be a new era, a new system. But we might get a Brazil here, which would be pretty cool.
You might. And if Farah is able to pick his spots like he does here, I mean, when you got two defenders crisscrossing the net like that, and you can still...
Ball gets played well to the corner. Shawset now up to Astral. Soft touch, and the third man too far back. Farah not going to be there. Won't get a Brazil in game number 3, but Oxygen is on the board. We'll see how it goes in game 4.
A shellacking. Afford to change the game plan if you're Oxygen. You won 6-1, so you got to keep finding ways to beat the defense here. And when you get Astral in that first slot position, I think they lose a lot of that quick follow-up. But that doesn't stop the demos from coming through. Shawset with, let's be honest, not the world's greatest shot here from the midfield line. But it doesn't matter if Astral is able to get in there and give Metsanoris a little love tap and help him on his way out.
Got him. Pass down to Virtuoso. Blocked. Astral got in the way. That one should do it. Relating Wave will try to carry it off his own backboard and back into midfield, but Farah will straight up kill it. Oxygen rally back in the critical game 4. We're going to game 5.
You have a bit of extra time in some spots.
Well, we'll move on to Champions Field. Game 5, this one for all the marbles and to send you through to next weekend. And a start from Metsanoris. They hadn't scored the entirety of last game, and they get the first goal here. Endpoint's up.
Hard pass to Relating Wave, puts the pressure on the goalies, freezes them on the goal line. That is cleared. Relating Wave, you said he left something on the pitch in game 4. Well, it's back for game 5. Huge saves.
It's still on the backboard. Relating Wave with a miss. The follow-up's good. Shawset scores. We're tied up in the final minute.
I cursed him. I said he's playing so well. Now he's got to make the clear face in the wrong way. He undershoots it, and Shawset made it. Ironically enough, it feels like we have now swapped positions from how the series started. It is Oxygen waiting back on their own half, waiting to see how Endpoint approach, but the demos come through on the goal line. Relating Wave turns it into the left side. Astral could not retain possession here. Straight into Relating Wave. And Shawset try as he might off the inside of the post and into the net.
So close. Absolutely.